Hello and welcome back to Catch Up with Kai and Cohen. I'm Kai.
I'm Cohen.
And we've been away for a little while. Sorry about that. We just got kind of busy with life, you know?
Yeah, I think we missed a week and a half.
Yeah.
It's not even that
something
long,
like
to be honest. Like
Yeah,
week and a half, yeah.
Yeah. But I think we might have missed, did we miss 2 recording weeks or 1 recording week?
I think 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but we did give ourselves, I don't know if you remember, but when we first started this, we wanted, if we did 2 episodes per week, that would be 104 episodes.
hmm
But if we want 100 episodes per year, which would be nice,
Yeah.
we technically have 4 episodes of grace.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're still within
we're
the
chilling.
margin for us. Yeah, we're chilling. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, things just got busy. We still hung out, but just didn't get to hang out in this specific room and record our thoughts. But we'll get back to it now.
Yeah. So I guess for this one, it would be resuming back to the anime book club.
Yeah, so today is we're continuing Thursdays being the anime book club for now. And the Tuesday episodes will, again, just be the chill ones. But we're back to it. And today we're on episode 5 and 6 of both Nippon Sangoku and Witch Hat Atelier. What do you want to start with?
Let's start with Witch Hat Atelier.
Okay.
Yeah. I really enjoyed the 2 episodes.
Me too.
Dude, the animation was insane.
I know, right?
Crazy.
Well, this is kind of expected, but the deeper we get into these series, the more I'm enjoying them. I feel like in these episodes, we finally got some like real stakes again, similar to the first episode.
Yeah.
You know, with when Coco's mom got frozen.
Mhm.
So let's go through the episode. So at first, it opens up. The last thing that happened was they made that hole in the wall,
Yeah, they did.
trying to escape from the dragon, and the episode opens up with them still trying to run away from the dragon. Some stuff happens, and Tetia feels bad about the things that she didn't say to Coco, but I guess she said it without saying it, like how she looked at Coco and kind of blamed her for the predicament they're in.
I mean, they all felt bad, right? I think. I mean, except for I forgot the girl's name, but
Agott?
yeah, most of them felt bad. I feel like.
You think so? I don't know if the blue hair girl felt that bad. She didn't really do anything.
I mean, yeah. I mean, at this point, she doesn't really. She has no character, to be honest. So
I see her as like the most mature one so far.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
Because she's like non-problematic, you know. She's like not really like a kid right now.
Okay. Yeah. I wonder if that's because she's not really even talking. She's more like a comedic relief.
Oh, you know what? Random comparison, but it's kind of like you know, when we were kids, someone that doesn't talk too much, so they have like a bit of an aura. You know, people like naturally assume they've got a lot going on in their head. But not to say that you don't. But, but I think that's how quieter people come across. One thing I really liked in the start of this episode was, even though Coco was the one that probably felt the worst out of everyone involved, she noticed that Tetia feels pretty bad about making Coco feel bad. So Coco tries to make her feel better. And I thought that was really sweet. I thought that was, just really nice. Even though she's the one that definitely feels the worst, she still tries to make her friend feel better about the situation they were in.
Yeah, I think a little bit off topic, but the setting kind of reminds me of, you know, in Bleach, Hueco
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Hueco Mundos.
Yeah,
How do you say it?
Yeah, Wakamundo.
Yeah. Like the Arrancar's base.
Yeah.
Like the kind of the grayscale, a lot of concrete, kind of grim looking place.
Totally right.
But other than that, yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to make that observation.
Yeah.
But,
Another observation I had is Agott still fucking sucks.
yeah. You
Yeah.
think so?
And it pisses me off so much every time she's mean to Coco. Like once they're all together, starting to feel a little bit better, Tetia has a suggestion of, or she makes that little cloud thing to make Coco feel better. And then they come up with a plan, or Coco comes up with a plan to be kind to the dragon and show it comfort rather than trying to defeat the dragon.
Yeah, I thought that part actually was super wholesome. Like when the dragons like all cuddled up in the clouds and the pond things and everything. And the animation was really cute as well. Like it was like very like lots of pink, lots of palette, warm colors. Yeah, that part was really, really wholesome.
Yeah, and the thing I didn't like was that once they have this plan set together that Coco comes up with, Agott still wants to exclude Coco from the plan because she delegates work to Tetia and the blue-haired girl. I gotta remember her name. And Agott has a job too. And then for Coco, she just says, stay out of the way.
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, I guess she's she ain't that nice, to be honest.
Yeah, even now, I mean, 6 episodes deep, who knows how much time has actually passed, but even though Agott has thrown so much shit at Coco and Coco has overcome all this garbage, Agott still won't recognize Coco, and that just makes me pretty sad.
The whole sequence was pretty sick, though. You know how they came up with a plan to go to the different like areas of the setting, and then each of them were flying around with the magic shoes and everything, drawing the circles around the place. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, super awesome. The animation in this anime is top tier, in my opinion. Even the slow parts where it's like cartoony, I don't think it has to be good there. And the style that they use in those slow parts, like not as beautiful, more comedic, but still looks wonderful. And then the parts that matter, like you said, when they were doing the big action scenes of activating all the spells together, jumping from roof to roof, some of them are flying around with their shoes. Looks so fucking sick.
Yeah, and then right after is when the best part comes out, when Qifrey pops up and he's
Gojo finally saves the day.
Dope, like making the lightning and everything, right?
Yeah.
The whole because his element is like water, right? Like water magic. But yeah, man, I got chills watching that.
I know, me too. When he summons his gigantic dragon, holy shit!
I think I read a post somewhere that animation sequence took like a really long time.
Dude, I would believe it because it looked fantastic.
Yeah,
it looked so good. Like they truly didn't. It doesn't look like they cut any corners when they're doing these like big action scenes.
So fluid, so detailed. And then I think it was that scene where like they zoomed on Qifrey's eyes and everything as well. I thought was super cool. But yeah, man, like the whole build up for that scene was, oh man, it was sick.
It's so nice that everything so far has been fully animated, because I think it's like so easy to use a CGI dragon, you know, because dragons are like pretty complex to make. You kind of fancy creatures, you kind of just have to go off your own imagination, because there's not a ton of reference. Like, yeah, you've seen dragons before, but these are your dragons in your world, right?
Yeah.
So super easy to use CGI for something like that, and they don't, which I love.
Yeah. So, and then what happened after? Oh yeah, and then I remember after the whole like conflict resolves, Coco wakes up and she begins to cry, right, and she breaks down. I thought that was like really. I don't know, I felt something because she just felt so bad that everyone's in that situation for them. But then everyone was like, no, it's all good. Like, we're just chilling. But
and what do you think about that part where Coco does pass out and she has that moment with the brim hat? Do you remember?
Yeah, I do.
The brim hat is saying the person, I can't tell if it's a male or a female. The voice is pretty ambiguous at this point. I thought it would be like an old lady witch, but now I can't really tell. It might be a guy. But yeah, the brim hat witch was saying that they were excited to see where the seed that they placed in Coco, how it would sprout.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that this person is planning for Coco to be like an evil mage on their side.
Yeah. So I'm still curious as to what role Coco would have a role in all this. Yeah, I wonder if they're like if they're trying to groom her or something like that.
Yeah, totally. And can you guess why? Because I can't. Because Coco just seems like a normal person, you know. Yeah. Nothing Coco has done so far particularly makes her seem like gifted.
My only guess is like, I guess her passion for magic.
True.
Could be a possibility, and like that drive to love and practice magic. Maybe she has the skill in that, or maybe she just has an innate talent for magic that we don't know yet. So, but I thought it's interesting.
But we don't even know what innate talent for magic like looks like.
Actually, that's true. It's like drawing. To be honest, like if you're good at drawing, it sounds like you're good at like magic.
Yeah.
And then,
real quick, I want to say thank God for Qifrey being like a good teacher and a good adult. He's always, when he notices Coco's got negative feelings, he's always able to turn them into something positive and guide her in the right way. Yeah. And I'm so glad about that. I'm really happy that Qifrey's just such a good teacher and role model and is able to take care of Coco.
Do you think there's something about him though? Like, do you think he's kind of sus? Like, you remember that scene where he got so angry when he's like, oh yeah, he's like, oh, I'm gonna have to report this to the someone, the Knights Morales or something like that. Yeah. And he got so pissed. Yeah, like he was like glaring at him. I was like, damn.
Yeah, he tells the Ink Master in the alley to not tell anyone. I didn't particularly take it as like Qifrey's being shady, but he definitely has his own
agenda, right?
Yeah, he's definitely got his own goals.
Yeah, I wonder if like, I suspect that not these knights, the witches, like the bad guys, they did him dirty in some way. Like
Qifrey?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh.
They must have like maybe killed his friend or family, so he just want like very, very strong revenge, and he might be willing to do anything to achieve that goal.
Interesting. That's a good theory. Yeah. The way I took it was that Qifrey is a good guy, and the Knights Morales are not good guys.
And he doesn't
want to cooperate with them because he thinks something bad would happen. That's why I took it. But I like your theory. That's totally plausible. And I would argue that your theory is more interesting.
Yeah, you think so? I mean, I feel like the Knights Morales, they probably have. I mean, I feel like everyone involved in the plot has their own definition of justice. Like the Brim people probably have their own idea what's right. Qifrey has their own idea what's right, and then the Knights Morales as well, probably.
Yeah, and that's the end of that episode. And on the next episode, we start out by seeing a bunch of dark clouds on the horizon, foreshadowing simply rain, but maybe something else as well.
Yeah, I think, yeah, and this one wasn't as eventful, I feel like, but still charming. I really like some of the scenes in here. You know, like it was Qifrey's friend, I think. The guy kind of looks like Roy Mustang.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, and his magic's kind of similar to Roy Mustang as well, like the fire magic.
Yeah, it seems like he's a fire specialist.
Yeah.
At the start of the episode, it starts off with Coco and Agott practicing their magic, and Qifrey walks in, and I think he notices that Coco's starting to reach a plateau with her studies.
Oh,
because
really?
Because she was getting kind of bored, you know? She was kind of lazing around. And I think he noticed that. So he specifically asked her to help him with cooking. So, and I think he did that so that she had a more tangible way of practicing magic. I think before he realized like she's just practicing magic without any specific goal, trying to like improve, but not knowing what that improvement particularly looks like. But then with the cooking, she had a simple goal of just being able to make this fire, the pyre ball that she had learned to do. Qifrey gave her the opportunity to tune that magic to be specifically perfect for that situation. And I think that was a great way of helping Coco progress when she seemed to be at a bit of a wall. And,
yeah.
I think Qifrey's like written so well. He seems like such a smart teacher.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah,
so
okay.
far, at least.
I do find it a little weird that like he just has a bunch of children around him.
I mean, there's that.
Yeah, but other than that, yeah. Anyways, I think this episode.
I mean, we could just view it as like teacher of like an elementary school. To be fair, it's like pretty similar to that.
Yeah, but I guess they live together.
That's true. Yeah, they just live together. I wonder what the home situation is for the other kids. Do they have parents?
Oh yeah, because I guess it's like they have multiple ateliers around the world.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming they have their own like it's like their own clinic or like.
Yeah, but like Tetia and Agott and the blue-haired girl, where are their families? Because we know Coco has no remain. Like her mom's gone, her dad's gone as well. She has no siblings, so we know why she can be here without there being any problems.
Yeah.
But then what about the other three? I wonder if they also have like, if they're like not lacking, but unfortunately if they also don't have parents similar to Coco or like other family that would look out for them.
Yeah, probably. Actually, I don't know. Because otherwise they wouldn't be there in the first place. Unless you need to be with the witch to learn magic.
I think you probably do.
Like at the atelier.
Yeah. But then if like your parents are witches, how does that work?
That's true. Because no,
I guess maybe you don't want to homeschool your kids.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I wonder what the world building for that would be like.
Yeah, it's interesting that it's not like school situation similar to our world where you just live at home and then make your way to the atelier early in the morning or something like that.
Yeah.
But I guess that's probably the best way to learn magic. As Qifrey said, you just make it part of your life. And that's probably the best way to improve. But yeah, after they do the little cooking, there's more food scenes and the food looks delicious.
Yeah, like the cheese, the burger, and everything like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you ever seen like a hamburger with cheese on the top bun?
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, because they made like burgers.
Yeah.
And then at the very ending, they melted like a slice of cheese on the top bun, on top of the top bun.
Oh, on top of the bun.
Yeah. Have you ever had that?
No, I don't think
Yeah, me neither, but I wanted it so badly when I saw that.
I feel like that'd be so messy to eat.
Yeah, of course it would be messy, but damn, that looks so delicious. I mean, burgers are usually messy anyways.
That's true.
I feel like if a burger isn't messy, then there might be something wrong. It's got to be dripping with sauce.
Yeah, I'm always a sucker for the food scenes in anime.
Yeah.
Just like regardless of Witch Hat. I think any anime that has food scene, I'm a big sucker for. But yeah, very lighthearted, the whole scene.
Yeah.
It was very nice to see.
Yeah, super nice to see. I like these slow moments because they feel quite appropriate in a story like Witch Hat.
Overall, like even up until episode 6, everything still feels pretty lighthearted, if I'm being honest. Nothing really like, the themes aren't too dark.
Actually, aside from the psychological things that happen in between the group of girls, you know, like the emotional battles, I guess. Yeah, aside from that, everything's pretty lighthearted. So then after their dinner, after the dinner, we meet the guy.
Yeah. The Mustang.
Yeah, Mustang. What's his role again?
He's like he's the eye of the atelier.
Right.
Yeah.
The eye of the atelier. Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting that there's a third party that stays at each atelier.
Which is interesting. I mean, there's only like there's 4 people, so why? And they need supervision for that. I thought it was kind of odd, but sure.
Yeah, so it's to keep an eye on them, and it's presented to be like for their own good, but that's a bit ambiguous. For their own good in the sense that they don't want these witch teachers to like try to solve all problems on their own and then like create like a problem that's too big for them to handle, and that's what the role of this eye is. But at the same time, they're definitely like keeping an eye on you as well, right?
Yeah, like why do they need that kind of supervision? Like, is it because if they detect forbidden magic, they need to report it to the head counselor or something like that? You think?
I guess so. Yeah,
because he did make the threat that he was going to report Coco to the Knights Morales.
Yeah. So I guess this is probably another hand of the Knights Morales. You know, even though the Mustang guy, he seems like a good guy. He seems quite cooperative with Qifrey.
Yeah, yeah. Initially, he was like pretty stubborn about Coco, and then he kind of warmed up after she like came into his room and then was like so enthralled by his magic. Yeah, which I really like because it reminded me of like Van Gogh's Starry Night. But anyways, yeah. So he like warmed up really quickly. Super wholesome.
Yeah. But I also get why he was like standoffish at the start, because like this is his fucking job.
Yeah, that's true.
and if he fucks up, it's like such a major fuck up having like a kid that did forbidden magic and you let that go under your nose and it turns into something way bigger. A Mustang guy would be like destroyed. You know, he'd probably be in jail, get like the most severe punishment, stuff like that.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
So I get why he was standoffish at the start.
So they must be like real good friends, like Qifrey
so.
and this guy, for them to not like report his thing. Because his job or life might be at risk for not reporting it to the Knights Morales. So yeah.
I wonder how old these guys are, because Qifrey's like clean shaven, but this guy's got a full on beard, and I can't quite tell how old Qifrey is.
You think they're like pretty young, as in like in any other animes or manga series?
I hope not. I hope they're a bit older so that they have experience and it makes sense that they have experience. I think it's kind of lame sometimes when it's like an 18-year-old and he's like the strongest in the world and he knows what to do in every situation.
Like in Demon Slayer.
Yeah, exactly.
All the Hashiras are like 18.
Yeah, exactly. Like it doesn't really make sense. Shouldn't you have a bunch of experience to be able to make smart decisions?
Speaking of that, do you recognize the voice actor for Qifrey?
I do recognize it.
At first, when I heard the voice, I thought it was Tanjiro. I don't know yet. I haven't checked yet. But what do you think? I can look it up, actually. But...
If I heard it again, I can probably tell who it is.
Okay, I'm going to search it
right now, since I'm not hearing it, I don't remember what he sounds like.
Okay. Because, when I was listening to it, I was like, wait a minute. I think that's pretty familiar.
You think it's Tanjiro? That would make me instantly dislike Qifrey.
What, you think
I don't think it's Tanjiro, or else...
Let's see. It is Tanjiro.
No way. Wow, you're right.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, it was so familiar.
It was pretty familiar, but I didn't make that connection.
I mean, I like the voice actor.
I like the voice actor
I just don't like
we just don't like Demon Slayer. That just sucks.
But anyways, I went off tangent, but...
Right, so then it starts raining, and the girls are bummed out because, oh no, we were going to have a picnic, and now we can't. But Qifrey reveals like, bro, we're witches. This shit don't matter. And he just makes a bubble. And I thought that was pretty cool. Magic is so cool. I wish it was in our world. If it's raining, just make a bubble, go out anyways, and enjoy the day. That sounds wonderful. And I have a question actually. Has Qifrey ever shown his right eye? He has like the glasses, and one of them is clear. But the right eye is blacked out, and he also always has hair covering his right eye.
Yeah, I guess not. What do you think it is?
It's got to be something then.
I hope it's like...
Bro's got sharingan.
Yeah, sharingan.
Or maybe
it's a scar.
Maybe
exactly.
It's like he's been like mutilated.
Yeah. And maybe
that's why he's after the Bryn witches.
Yeah.
Damn.
Maybe he was like involved in an accident or an incident where he was trying to save people and he just got like screwed over, or he just got really beat down. So maybe could be a.
There's definitely got to be some kind of reason that Qifrey has some kind of disdain towards the Knights Morales.
Yeah, because this is episode 6, and this is a 12-episode series, and thus far, we still don't know too much. If I'm being honest, it's like very early stages. I think
we've mostly just been learning about Coco.
Yeah, and really nothing about anything else. Even magic itself, we're getting a little taste of it, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
But I guess it ends off with some people requesting for help. To Qifrey, right? And then
a couple more scenes before that. We talked about it a little bit, but when Coco goes into... his name is Ulrugio. I wrote it down. Ulrugio.
Who was that again?
The guy, Roy Mustang.
Oh yeah.
So she goes into his room to get her little brush buddy.
Yes, yeah.
And she sees the light up path in Urugio's room.
Yeah.
And he reveals that he was the inventor of this light up path. I thought that was a great scene. Coco being able to meet the person that made her like fall in love with magic.
Yeah.
And, she went over her memory, and I think it softened it definitely softened Urugio up.
Yeah, because he saw the impact his magic had.
Yeah, he saw the love for magic that he created within this little girl, and I think it definitely affected the way he saw Coco and the whole forbidden magic, reporting her to the Knights Morales, blah blah. I think he had a bit of a change of heart being able to see this like superhuman and pure side of Coco.
I think she wanted him over, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think he's on her side. Yeah.
Another thing, Agott not being able, during the storm, Agott wasn't able to focus on his studies due to all the noises, and I totally empathize with this situation.
Really?
Yes, I'm exactly the same way. I remember studying in my room, and anytime there would be like any kind of noises, it instantly breaks my focus. And I hate it so much. It's like nothing really helps to circumvent it. I can like be listening to music, doesn't help. I need like absolute silence to actually focus.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
She was able to tune it out by like focusing really hard.
Yeah.
And sometimes I can do that, but most of the time I can't.
Oh.
So yeah, totally empathize with her in this situation. Thought it was a cool shout out, I guess. And then the last thing, so there's a big rainstorm. A bridge has been taken out. A carriage is stuck in the river. And Agott wants to go out with Qifrey to try to get real life experience with magic.
Yeah. What do you think about that? I mean, I thought she was kind of being annoying.
Yeah.
Like, you should have just stayed put, you know what I mean? Like, you're a kid.
Yeah, it's a bit of a setup, I think.
Something's going to happen.
Yeah, I've got some questions. Is Agott going to mess up? Is she going to need saving in the same way that Coco has needed saving?
Ooh,
is Coco going to save Agott?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I would love to see that if I'm being honest.
I actually don't think Agott is going to get saved by Coco. I think Agott is going to get fucked up in these next 2 episodes. And
as in
I'm guessing like Brimhat are going to like kidnap fucking Agott or something.
But they wouldn't want her though. I mean, they want Coco. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If anything, I think she just get like almost like in a life endangering situation.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't think Coco is going to be the one to save her. I think Agott's
you don't think Coco?
No, I don't think Coco's going to be able to be the one to save her. I think Agott's just going to have like some realization of like, oh shit, what the fuck have I been doing this whole time? You know, and have like a bit of a change of heart.
I see.
Yeah.
I hope so. I mean, so far.
I hope so too.
I mean, I guess that's not fair because you don't know her backstory, but still.
It's still, I think, even though we don't know her backstory, I think it's still fair to say that Agott's got some growing up to do.
Yeah.
That's everything for Witch Hat.
I would say my favorite episode so far.
Me too.
Especially episode 5.
Me too.
The dragon scene just got me like.
Yeah.
won me over.
Yeah, these 2 have been the peak so far for me as well. Really liked it. Really liked seeing all of Qifrey's scenes. And I know we're going to get some fucking fight scenes by the end of this. You know, witch versus witch. And I can't wait to see that.
Because I guess we haven't seen any of that yet.
Yeah,
it's just like natural disaster or something kind of.
And if I'm right about the Brimhat getting involved with all this rain stuff in the next episode, maybe we'll see it very soon.
Yeah, exactly.
And I hope so, because that's probably going to be so sick. Yeah. But let's move on to Nippon Sangoku now.
What'd you think overall? Because I thought, I mean, like, it's okay.
Actually, I'm the opposite. These were also my favorite episodes of Nippon Sangoku, aside from the very beginning, because the very beginning was very intense, like the first episode.
Yeah.
But these 2 episodes were my favorite so far.
I like the build-up, though. Like how it's setting up for this whole war and everything.
Yeah. That's what's getting me excited.
Yeah. And then, man, like the Emperor is just so spineless.
Yeah, he is.
Like, he's so useless. I hate this guy, man.
Yeah. So you've read like you know about the Romance of Three Kingdoms, right?
Yeah.
Like the Chinese story.
Yeah.
So it's quite similar to that. But the Emperor in that story was like a literal child.
Yeah.
But this guy, he's a grown-up man, but acts very, very much like a child, quite spineless. Did I mention last episode that I thought Fatso is planning, or I think that Fatso is plotting with the third nation, not Sei, allowing Yamato and Sei to weaken each other through the war and allow the third nation to weaken for the win.
Yeah,
I said that last time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think Fatso is trying to ruin Yamato. And
really? At the expense of his son, though?
Yeah, dude. I don't know if he gives a shit about his son.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's using him as a pawn.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Which is kind of crazy, huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't get that because in the end, I mean, not in the end, but the Fatso said to the generals, like, oh, if someone happens to my son, like, you'll you're basically done for.
Yeah, because that's what you'd expect a parent to say, right? But I think this guy's just a fucking psycho. I don't think he gives a fuck about his son. I think he just wants power for himself.
Yeah. So I mean, what makes you think that he's allying with the other nation?
It's just a random guess, to be honest. But what makes me think that is we haven't heard much at all about the third nation.
Yeah, that's
so far. And Yamato and Sei are about to head to war with each other. And, inevitably through war, both nations are going to get weakened. Yeah. Like, for sure.
Yeah. I also hate the kid, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
They do a good job of making both of them pretty annoying. Like when they always do the peace sign and everything.
Yeah. He's always got like snot running down his nose and shit.
Yeah. But I can't even tell how old he is, if I'm being honest. Like,
he's got to be like 10 or something.
Oh, you think he's 10? Or you think he's like the same age as the main character?
Nah, I think he's
younger. Hey? Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. But okay, so some takeaways from the episode early on. So Aoteru reacted angrily towards Ryumon so everything happens in the Emperor's room. And the conclusion of that is a little kid is going to be the commander of the army going to meet Sei and
basically into their trap.
Yeah. And border commander Ryumon is going to be supporting him with a much smaller force. Yeah. Like the kid has like 10,000 or something. Yeah. And Ryumon has like 3,000. Yeah. And then Aoteru reacts angrily towards Ryumon and thinks that he ceded command to Fatso's son in the room of the emperor rather than trying to figure out what's going on. And his friend, I still don't remember his name, has to explain to him like, no, it's not like this. It's probably more like this. Yeah. So I was surprised that Aoteru had this lapse in judgment.
Me too, actually.
Yeah, because he's like seemed like such a confident, intelligent person.
He's supposed to be the guy.
The analytical one, right?
Yeah, the guy.
Yeah, so I was like, what's going on here? Why is the dumb guy explaining to the smart guy how it works?
Exactly. Yeah, that was actually a pretty interesting scene. Yeah. Like why to have that little of a trust, maybe? Yeah. You think?
Yeah. I wrote down this quote. I don't remember exactly the situation this was set in, but someone says, judge matters by merit and judge actions by timing. Oh, I think that was Kaku. The strategist guy,
like the one with glasses.
Yeah. I thought that was a good quote. Judge matters by merit and judge actions by timing.
Yeah, that guy's pretty sick.
Yeah, he's a pretty smart guy. Yeah, that's also Gojo voice actor, right?
Gojo's?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I think so. Isn't it?
I have no idea.
Pretty sure.
Huh.
Yeah, maybe not. Another random thought about this episode is where is Ryumon getting all these cigars? The guy has a fat fucking Cuban cigar, a new one in like every single scene. Yeah. Shouldn't there be like a shortage of these kinds of luxuries in Japan right now?
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. Pretty funny. But a lot of people have smokes anyways. I'm just surprised that he has like these super smokes.
Yeah, the super smokes.
Yeah. And so the story progresses and they are going to be going for they kind of right? They have to like basically follow this plan that Fatso and his son are pushing on the emperor. And so right before, and there's also that moment where like they almost have some kind of not necessarily mutiny when the border patrol are like having their big meeting with everyone and everyone's there and they're explaining to all the people not coming on the trip what's going on. And the one guy pipes up and he's like, maybe we should defect. Yeah. And he gives all his reasoning. I didn't really like this scene. Like I don't particularly like the super light comedic moments
of this anime in general.
In general because it's because of my expectations. Like my expectations for this show going in was that it was going to be like a really really serious show with bites of comedy, like similar to like Attack on Titan. The setting is super serious, the story is super serious. There's like comedy here and there, but it's like a pretty small part of the show.
Yeah, I guess the overall tone of the anime is like pretty comical.
Yeah, super comical. Yeah, and it reminds me kind of like, this is not the best example, but kind of like something like Kill la Kill, where the world itself is like so fucked. It's so fucked up. The setting is so fucked up. It's like terrible, but the show is like very very comedic. It presents everything in a very comedic way. Yeah. But my expectations for Kill la Kill are very different from Nippon Sangoku, right? I expected Nippon Sangoku to be very serious.
That's true.
It's very different from my expectations, but I think I would enjoy Nippon Sangoku a lot on my second watch through because then I know exactly what I should be expecting in this show.
Oh, I see. I see what you mean. Yeah. So you just had a certain expectation for the show and it didn't quite meet your expectations.
Exactly. Yeah. It's much more comedic than I thought it would be.
Yeah. I mean, no, I agree. I just don't mind it because I like the comical stuff. Yeah. But I definitely see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then they get to the moment where they're actually leaving, and they have this. The guy. Oh, did you have anything else to say about that? So?
No.
Okay. So yeah, they're getting ready to leave, and the one guy that piped up, he's getting exiled.
Yeah.
And he has a security detail of 200 guys taking him to wherever he's getting exiled. So clearly, like, even Aoteru notices, like, some shit's going on.
Yeah.
Like, why do we have 200 guys escorting this guy? And Aoteru realizes, like, maybe this was a giant plan by Ryumon and Kaku this whole time, even seeing so far ahead as, like, getting Aoteru to pipe up during the discourse, during the meeting, and suggest the punishments for everyone. And those punishments being exactly what Ryumon and Kaku wanted.
You think so?
Well, Aoteru seems to think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I kind of think so too. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. I just feel so bad for the soldiers. They just like walk it into their deaths.
Yeah.
I mean, even at the end of the scene, they're like, they kind of accepted their fate and they just like go into that war knowing that they're just going to get destroyed.
Yeah, I guess that's like the life of a military man, you know?
Soldiers. Yeah.
But at that moment, I thought it was kind of like a passing of the guard moment when Aoteru and his friend are standing there, and Kaku goes up and talks to Aoteru as they're leaving to confront Sei, and he says something to Aoteru. I forgot exactly what it was, but I was like, damn, is this like the passing of the guard moment where Kaku and Ryumon are like a future version of Aoteru and his friend? Aoteru being the strategist.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
His friend being
100%.
like
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool, and I hope it doesn't mean that Ryumon and Kaku are going to die.
I feel like they're going to die.
I know eventually they probably are, because you do need to have that passing of the guard moment so Aoteru can fully come into his role. But man, I hope they don't do that yet, because I feel like it's so soon.
Yeah.
I feel like there's so much story left with these characters.
Yeah.
So I really hope they don't die yet.
What do you think about the Sei's ruler, Wajim or whatever? Do you think she's like acting out of true justice for her country, or is it purely out of revenge?
So at first, last time we recorded this, episode 3 and 4, I thought that she was very similar to Aoteru and she had altruistic goals.
Yeah.
But that doesn't quite seem to be the case.
I
right
agree.
now.
I think it's for revenge. I think she's going to be a dictator. To be honest.
Yeah. And do you think she's going to be successful?
Initially, I think so.
So you think Yamato's going to fall here?
Not fall.
Or at least they're going to lose this battle.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're setting it up this way.
Well, so at the close to the end of the second episode, we see Ryumon deciding he's going to ditch the kid.
Yeah.
Because they already crossed that river.
Yeah.
And all of the good guys, like all the people on Ryumon's unit, they know that this is like a death sentence, you know? And this is part of why I think Fatso doesn't give a shit about his son. Because the son should know, but apparently he doesn't, that crossing this river is like a death sentence.
So you think like Fatso is like already 5 steps ahead? Like he's also like pretty smart.
Well, he's 5 steps ahead, sure, but like Ryumon knows he's like he sees all his steps, you know?
Yeah.
So he's not exactly tricking our main characters, but he's clearly a schemer, you know? And I mean, he has a lot of resources on his side. He's able to make these like bold fucking stupid ass suggestions to the emperor, and it seems to just be working out for him.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I even asked, like, does Fatso want his son to die? Maybe he doesn't need him or want him.
Probably, actually. Yeah. I mean, he seems pretty cold-hearted to anyone. Like, literally everyone, actually, that we've seen so far. Except he kind of had an interest to the main character in the very beginning.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Other than that, he's, like, pretty, like, YOLO.
I wonder if he still remembers all that stuff. How he fucked over Aoteru.
I bet he doesn't. I bet he doesn't.
You think he doesn't?
No.
Yeah, I bet he doesn't either.
Yeah, but and then the whole thing, I feel like they're gonna set it up as like he's gonna like get him on his toes, and he's gonna be like, "Oh fuck, you're that guy, you're that kid that I remember from many years ago."
Yeah, I hope Aoteru gives him the most brutal death ever.
You think? Oh, actually, yeah.
I hope so.
I really hope so too.
I hope it's like the most brutal death ever, because Fatso's he's the Dong Guo, I think, from. I'm not, whatever. He's the general guy from Romance of Three Kingdoms, and eventually he meets a pretty gruesome death. So I hope that's that exact same thing happens here.
I don't even remember the full story, and I have all the books actually, as like the Korean comic books of the Three Kingdoms. But
yeah, I just remember bits and pieces because it was a long time ago that I studied this.
Yeah. Oh, you studied it?
Well, I read the books.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey?
But it was a very long time ago.
Damn. But yeah, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, I hope that, so since they're moving back to So Aoteru seems to have figured out the plan as well, the plan that Kaku and Ryumon have, and also the plan of Sei to have all the soldiers trapped in this one area and then move their own troops far away from where Yamato's troops are and attack in another place. And it seems like Aoteru figured that out. And same with, I don't know if Kaku and Ryumon figured that out. But since he figured that out, I think it won't be that catastrophic.
Oh, you don't think so?
I don't think so. But we do see that final battle taking place at the castle.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to die for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're definitely going to die.
Yeah.
But I thought that final scene at the castle, that was fucking awesome.
Oh,
that was like the only time ever since the first episode where I got like really into it and my blood started boiling. I was like, oh shit, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I got riled up.
Yeah, me too.
And then they were like, even the bad guys, I mean the enemy were like, oh, like props to your courage and everything like that.
Yeah, except for that main evil guy who's still calling them nobodies. Like, fuck you guy, you fucking asshole. Yeah, I thought it was super sick that the Yamato forces choose not to give up their commander's head. And instead,
that's true.
Instead they decide to make that final stand. That was probably my favorite scene so far.
Really?
Throughout
so
all of Nippon Sangoku.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is what I expected from Nippon Sangoku. You know, like the serious, intense battle for like, I don't know, control, whatever. Yeah, that's what I expected, and that's what I got in this episode. And I felt something there. Yeah, for the first time in a long time while watching this. Where do you think it's gonna go?
So my suspicions are that Yamato is gonna get fucked in that area in the war, as Fatso kind of maybe set it up to be, and as they already knew it's going to happen because they fell into the trap. But I think they're going to turn it around eventually. Yeah. So they're not going to get like a full defeat, but they're definitely going to lose some men. I wonder if the Fatso's kid is going to die, but they're going to come back. I think.
My thinking is if they do lose, if Ryumon and Kaku are out of the picture, how does Aoteru progress in his goals? Because there's no way he's getting promoted to be border captain, you know?
I think that's when he needs to step up though. Like he will show results, I feel like.
I see.
With like being in a place of adversity, I think him and his friend will take up the roles that are like missing following this war, and then they're going to make great, like bigger strides and show that these guys are like the new generation.
But if Ryumon and Kaku are gone, who's going to be there to recognize that? Because the emperor is in the pocket of Fatso. Fatso is not going to recognize them.
I wonder if it'll be Fatso.
Actually, maybe Fatso will recognize him if Aoteru did something like genius again.
Yeah,
that could be it.
Yeah.
But then if that's the case, then Fatso can't be on the team of like the third country, because then it would be like beneficial to Yamato. Or maybe he thinks Aoteru would fuck everything up, and that's why he recognized the Yamato. Or
he's just going to try to convince or bring over the MC to his side because he recognizes the amount of talent he has, and he'll try to win it over. But then the MC is going to be like, no, fuck this guy. I'm gonna ruin his life.
Yeah.
So
I feel like that would be too naive. I think there's no way MC would be like that.
Yeah.
And I think it would be too naive of Fatso to think that he could do that.
I guess because to be fair, Aoteru's goal isn't even really to like for Yamato, right?
Oh, you're right. He just wants to unite Japan.
Yeah.
True.
So it's actually like he actually has a different agenda.
Yeah.
So maybe like who knows what's going to happen?
But surely he wants to kill Fatso, right?
Yeah, 100%. I think that's like one thing as well. But then his goal isn't for the victory or the supreme or like the pride of Yamato. Yeah, I feel like.
Yeah, maybe he could go on Sei's side.
Oh yeah, he's a wild card to be honest. Yeah.
Anything else?
I think that's everything.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited for how the episodes are going to turn out. I'm more excited for Nippon Sangoku than Witch Hat Atelier for next week, because Witch Hat, I feel like it's going to be a little bit slow, I feel like.
You think so?
It's almost like a sub-filler episode for the Witch Hat, for the upcoming ones, I feel like.
Yeah, could be.
And then for Nippon Sangoku, I think it's going to build up further to the climax of the war. So I think I'm more excited for that.
For the first time, I'm equally excited about Witch Hat and Nippon Sangoku, because I think both of them, shit's going to go down now. I know in the past I've said like, oh, shit's going to go down, but shit hasn't gone down. But I feel like it's like quite obvious now that things really are going to go down. I mean, the war in Nippon Sangoku has just started, and this dark cloud is looming over Witch Hat.
So yeah, I mean, I'll see how it goes.
Me too. But that's it for this episode. Thank you guys very, very much for tuning in. If you've got some thoughts, leave them in comments or something like that, and hopefully we'll read them. But that's all from us today, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.